folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Ermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's a direct snap. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that'll be caught in the end zone. The move will lead to 8-0.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They're off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Oh, the ball on the ground. The kick team grabs the ball. Touchdown, North Texas. And 6 more points to the total. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded at one of the up men. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Kirk, this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Sims. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, North Texas.
Second and goal for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find paydirt. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to scramble. Deep ball back to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He stopped, but he gets a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The back's got it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. QB to the tight end for a completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The fullback takes a turn running the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Caught over the middle. It's 4. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He keeps it on the design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And now the try for 2. And he drops back in the gun. Gets into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 5-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the mean green offense is back on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He hands it off from the gun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up-men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Deep ball falling away. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something.
He fakes it, now looks to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get
love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
35. Texas A&M 16.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss play to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college.